I went to my 7th and 8th 21 Pilot shows. It was fucking awesome, dude. Listen, this probably was the best produced tour out of any 21 Pilots tour I've seen. I've gone to the Emotional Roadshow, Bandito, the Icy Tour, and now this one. It's my 7th and 8th shows. I went to Philly and Newark, and dude, you know 21 Pilots. Everything in the shows have a meaning. The lore has a meaning in the show. The song placements have a meaning. And the set list, it was great. While the songs, in the set list might not have been the best, I preferred when they played everything from Trench like they did in leg 2 of the Bandito tour when I saw them in Atlantic City in 2019. This was just a whole nother level. The lights were crazy. The way they climbed in the crowd was crazy. I'm going to splice some videos here and there of me at the shows. If you haven't gone to a 21 Pilot show, now is your time to go if they're in your area. It was awesome. It was so exciting, so fun. The way they interact with the crowd is great. Even Balu Brigada, the opening act, was one of the best opening acts I've seen for 21 Pilots before. I really like Mr. Wives, but Balu Brigada, definitely my second favorite. It was great. I gotta say, Overcompensate to Holding On to You to Vignette, that transition, insane. The transition from Shy Away to Heathens, insane. I mean, there's so many things I could go over with this set list. Like the fact that Car Radio was the 4th track instead of the 4th to last track was kind of crazy. Sorry for the noise my cats are playing in the background. They might come up and try to knock over the phone, but I got that poster up there. I got a few shirts. I got this sweatshirt. I got a bunch of stuff, and it was just awesome, man. I love this band so much. I loved being there with other clickies, just in the crowd, really just going at it, screaming the lyrics. You could probably hear in some of the videos that I'm gonna attach to this video that I'm really just screaming the lyrics. It was great, and you guys should go. So now I'm going to kind of break down the set list. I think I have it memorized in my head. I made a playlist beforehand like I usually do, just so I know when to record and what to really be more present for, because I wanted to record the Clancy songs, but I've seen the other ones 7, 8 times, 6 times before, so I just wanted to have fun with those rather than recording them. And starting with Overcompensate, obvious. Holding On to You second, not expected, pretty awesome. The combo of Holding On to You to Vignette, the way that it just seamlessly transitioned was awesome. After Vignette, you had Car Radio, and then he went up to the stands. That was great. I saw that, I think in Baltimore, he actually stole someone's popcorn, which was pretty funny, but the fact that Tyler did the disappearing trick and went up to the stands this time, all the way on the top in the 300 section, 400 section, depending on what your stadium is was great, because that means that every single audience member gets an amazing view basically, and it was sick. Then you have The Judge, Cut My Lip, which is a great transition and just a great cohesion, because they both kind of start off with that sort of ambient 10 seconds in the beginning where the song sounds like it hasn't really started yet. Back to Car Radio though for a second. Sorry, I'm kind of going through these fast because I am very tired and I wanted to get this video out for you guys. But the Car Radio, they show Tyler on a little screen, and I guess they pre-recorded it because obviously he has a body double when he drops down and then he pops up in the stand, because he has to run up there. Obviously it's not him, whatever, but the body double, there's no way it looked that similar to him. I think they might have pre-recorded in whatever rehearsal they do Tyler singing car radio and being like having the exact same movements as the stunt double, because it looks so much like him in the video when they record, when he's just kind of staring at the camera before he drops. So I'm not sure. But anyway, the judge, I love how they got the fan videos there in the beginning. It's really awesome. And the one that I went to in Newark, there's actually a street like adjacent to where the Prudential Center is, and it's called Mulberry Street. So they did like a zoom in there. And when Tyler got to Mulberry Street on the set list, he actually mentioned that. But after the judge cut my lip, what is it? The Craving? The Craving was great. And then the Craving transition to Tear My Heart was great. While Tear My Heart isn't really one of my favorite songs, I just love it live. It sounds so good. Tyler sounds great. And the fact that everybody knows it because it's like the 4th most popular 21 Pilots song was also just really, really great. And then you have, I think it was either Backslide, Shy Away, Heathen, something like that in there. I might be butchering the set list a little bit, but Backslide sounded incredible live. It sounded so great. I love Tyler just sitting on the chair and then raising his hands and everybody going like this during the chorus part. It was infectious. It was awesome. I had to record both times because it was just so sick. Kinda wishing that I never did. Sad days that the same used to change. Are you doing good? Solve all of your problems like for asking in a way. Accidentally uncovered the doing yesterday. Happened to what I brush under the rug out it used to be. The champion of the world you can't see. And then the Shy Away Heathens transition, like I said, that was probably my favorite transition of the entire show. They kind of did Shy Away in the MTV Unplugged sort of same style, where he's slow at first and then they pick it up. And oh my God, Josh on the little keyboard and on the drum pad, incredible. Josh is great. I haven't talked about Josh enough. Josh going crazy on the drums with his little like bouncy seat, just killing it, was awesome. I think the Philly show was the closest I'd ever been to them before, and seeing Josh that close up just killing it on the drums was a sight to behold. I don't know where I'm at in the set list. Let me just do some standouts instead, I guess. The whole old song medley, amazing. Next Semester, amazing. I love how it started slow, and then it was obviously like the regular song, and then it ends slow, and Tyler has to be handed the guitar or bass, whatever it is, and then handed the ukulele afterwards. It's really cool. And oh my God, Routines in the Night, dude. The fact that Tyler had the chair and he was like going around kind of recreating the music video, also like he's been doing on, well, not has been doing, I've watched it a bunch of times, so I feel like it's more than once, but like he did on Jimmy Fallon, just spooky. Why? Sorry guys, my cat knocked over the phone. Spooky. Hey. Okay, sorry about that. I think I'm gonna keep that in though. So yeah, don't know where I was, but Routines in the Night was awesome. I loved how he started on A stage and ended on B stage and sang the song on both, and just Josh killing it on the drums. And the lights during Routines, oh my God, I didn't see them that great in Philly because I was kind of close and looking on the side rather than like head on, so I didn't see the screen as well and stuff like that. But seeing it from like the 300 section all the way on the top in Newark, incredible. So incredible.
good company. Rich like days blur. I'm still learning what this is. Just keep me company.
I definitely recommend, like, I try to go to 2 shows at least every cycle. I went to 2 ERS. I went to 3 Bandito. Unfortunately, I only went to 1 Icy. But now I went to 2 Clancy. You got to go to 2 shows just to see, like, the different experience from different angles and different sides. It's just, it matters. It really does. And then the whole old song medley with Addict with a Pen, Migraine, Forest, Fall Away, and then Mulberry Street. I mean, the old songs, incredible. Fall Away sounded so amazing on the piano. It was one of my favorite parts of the whole show. And then Mulberry Street for the Newark show, he was saying stuff like, you know, this is actually the street we're on right now, or we're close to the street, or whatever he said. And then at both shows, he was asking people to, like, come on, turn on your flashlight. I know you only have 2% battery on your phone, but if you could just spare like 45 seconds, that would be awesome. And Tyler's great when he kind of heckles at the crowd. But what did they do when they went back to the stage? I don't know. Hearing Fake You Out live was a religious experience. Fake You Out never really was one of my favorite songs, but I've been getting more into it recently. And dude, hearing it live next to Guns for Hands was just like, those two back to back. They're back to back on the album, and then hearing them back to back live was just really cool. And hearing the Fake You Out rap with everybody screaming, "Our brains are sick, but that's okay," was, again, a religious experience. Also, Guns for Hands, not one of my favorite songs, but hearing it live again, incredible.
It's the same game today as it always is. I don't give these reasons, keep my name explaining this. In the wrist of the mind of the bleeding lines that remind me of all the times. I'm committed, dirty drums and purpose before I'm ready to when I'm done and when I'm doing the ruin, I'm losing this beat when I'm using it. Believe me, that's what all the kids are doing. What kids are doing, they're killing themselves. But then how they control the prison and sin. They go for the devil, they go for me, and you will do what I'm doing because I'm real free.
Love Guns for Hands. I think it should be one of those setlist staples, kind of like Holding On to You, Trees, Stressed Out, Ride, Heathens, you know, Car Radio, those ones. I might post how many times I've seen each 21 Pilot song live too. I have a notes section of my notes app on my iPhone where I wrote how many times I've seen each 21 Pilot song live. So if you're interested in seeing that, maybe I'll put it in the comments down below or something. So go check that out. Yeah, that's right. Shameless self-promo. Guns for Hands to Lavish. Great. Lavish was awesome. Josh, like, throwing a shirt, pretending to throw a shirt to different sections was really cool. And then the fact that he wasn't on the drums for the first part and then he ended up on the drums towards the end was also great.
Got that penny off the sweet, cross linoleum. Big flex, complex, Napoleon. I say whatever and whatever that I want. Sip a Capri Sun like it's on Papillon. I'm talking so happily with someone in front of me. Room on the table, everyone can come to me. I'm coming in hot shot, hypocrisy. NDAs for the folks that talk to me. So tell your friends to follow lots anonymous. Keep it cool, keep your mood androgynous. I say your problem is, your problem is just got both hands on your shoulder while you're bottomless. We want to take a picture with you, yeah?
Ride karaoke. How Tyler's been bringing up kids to sing Ride with him is really awesome. I know it used to be dads, but I think the kids is a little bit better. It's more fun. And how, like, people chant, like, their names afterwards, like, after they sing. Philly one, you couldn't really hear the kid that well. I guess he was a little nervous. I think his name was Carlos, but the Newark show, Clementine killed it. You could hear her really good, and she was a great singer. So good job to you guys, Carlos and Clementine. You made my show a little bit more special than it would have been if you weren't there. And Then, of course, it ends, and you have Paladin Straight. Paladin Straight was incredible. Josh singing the Making My Way Towards You part, and then Josh singing the Bandito lyrics. So incredible. I saw a video, I think, of Debbie like climbing up the stairs so Josh could see her when he was singing, because Josh has a lot of anxiety. He's very relatable in that way, and he used to not really talk or sing at all during concerts. The Clancy World Tour is actually the first time I heard him say anything live on stage, and I think that Tyler's been trying to push him out there more for you guys to hear. And then also I think Tyler's just been like seeing that Josh has been more confident, and he seems like he can kind of carry his own and talk more at shows, and it's great rather than just drumming or, you know, whatever. I love when Josh sings. He complements Tyler's voice really well. It's deeper, but it's almost like higher in a way. I don't know how to describe it. But then Paladin Straight into Jumpsuit. I mean, what a fire transition. The screen where it shows Nico from Paladin Straight and then keeps like flashing to Nico from Jumpsuit, like, oh my god, that was awesome. And then Jumpsuit, incredible, always is. Oh my god, I forgot about the blow-ups. Oh my god. Okay, wait, hold on, let me go back. Navigating, Nico and the Niners, Heavy Dirty Soul, My Blood, with the Dima stage in the background. I mean, when I saw I tried not to get spoiled besides the set list for these shows. When I saw pictures of the shows, I just thought that Dima was like on screen in the background. I was trying not to look at pictures. And then in real life, when the curtain comes down from the back, because the whole show I'm like, what's behind that curtain? And then the curtain comes down from the back and it's Dima. It's a blow up city of Dima. Like, dude. Does your favorite band do that? Probably not. If they're not 21 Pilots, like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And the fact that Josh navigated Tyler from B stage to A stage, dude, like, don't even get me started. Incredible shit here. Incredible shit. But then Nico and the Niners, how the city was still in the background, but it was like flashing kind of red and yellow. Pretty awesome. And then Heavy Dirty Soul, always incredible live. Like, the scream at the end, amazing. Tyler gave it his all for Heavy Dirty Soul, and you could tell. And I love the tambourine during that part too. And then My Blood, how the lights started off kind of purple and then ended on red. I don't know if that has to do with lore or what, but that was pretty cool too. And the fact that that whole section started with Navigating and it ended with My Blood, like, dude, Tyler was cooking with this one. He was cooking. Then Jumpsuit to Midwest Indigo. Midwest Indigo, great final Clancy song to have, kind of to bring it home, even though Midwest Indigo is a song about how home doesn't feel like home, at least in my interpretation. Thank you, Dima. And then Stressed Out. Was that the best version of Stressed Out or what? That ending, that last like 30 seconds, I'm going to play it right now. Incredible, dude. Incredible. I thought that wasn't a cat that time. That was me. My bad. I had to change the angle. My phone fell and then my computer was acting weird with the recordings. But I just, like, that Stressed Out outro, amazing. It was better than the MTV Unplugged version, better than the Psy live stream. I thought those Stressed Out versions would never be topped. But seeing that and then seeing that live, amazing. Best version of Stressed Out. And then Trees in the crowd, dude. Tyler was cooking with this concert, man. Tyler was cooking with this whole tour, man. I hope that from now on, Trees is in the pit. I hope you guys who leave trash in the pit and who touch Tyler and Josh weird don't ruin this for everybody else, because the red circle in the pit that everybody has to move away from, and then the fact that they get in there with you guys and you just go crazy, like that makes me want to go in the pit, man. I've never been a pit person, but next leg or whatever of this tour, I assume it's going to be Clancy, because there's got to be a Clancy Deluxe based on how Paladin doesn't end on a real like ending. I got to be in the pit next time, because the fact that you're here with Tyler, he's singing a song and you're singing a song that he wrote when he was 17 and super suicidal, and he's around all these people who love him so much just at this concert where it's the final, it's the end of it, and you got to go crazy. You got to give it your all in this final moment. The fact that you're there with him and he's in the crowd with you is just, it's a whole nother level. Trees is always great. Trees is the best 21 Pilot song that you can end on. It's one of the best from Vessel. It's one of their best of all time. If they ever retire, they got to do a Trees music video for their final thing. Like, they just have to, or like a cover or something. They have to do something. And the fact that they're in the crowd, it's awesome. I mean, the confetti, the red confetti, great. I don't know if it's going to change. Tyler's wardrobe the whole time, great. Just what an incredible concert, what an incredible experience. Unfortunately, I couldn't go to the fan premiere exhibit, but I know some of you guys did. If you have stories about that, or you want to talk about what you saw in there, of course, feel free to leave it in the comments. If you even want to talk about your shows, like, I love to hear how certain shows differentiate. I know that the Oldie Station, like, speech is different every time. The Trees speech is different every time. And I know that at some shows, Tyler played Slowtown. So just let me know how your concerts went, if you went, if you're going later at some point, or if you're not going at all. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Hopefully you can live vicariously through someone else, or go to the shows next time they come around. But seriously, thank you guys so much for being here. Sorry, I was just rambling about this, but I had such a fun time. I'm glad I got to go to 2, and I love you guys. Thanks for being here. I'm SKR Studios, and that's it.